Hello, muses. I know it has been a while since I made a video. It's probably been about 2 years now. So I just wanted to come on here and give you some life updates. I am going to be revitalizing this channel. I'm going to be talking about my writing career. I'm restarting my writing career. I'm getting serious about it in 2026, so I will be documenting all about that. I'll be sharing my works in progress. I'll be talking about my characters and any fantastical worlds that I'm building. Um, I'll also talk about random topics that have caught my attention at the moment. Um, who knows what strangeness I will come up with, but I'll also be giving you updates on the old homestead. Yes, we are still here on the old homestead, Dryad Hollow Homestead in southern Indiana. Um, I have we've gotten even more planting beds. Of course, now here we are, New Year's Eve, 2025. And here in southern Indiana, everything is asleep for the winter. So we put all of our beds to sleep, put in a little bit of compost on the top, put some straw down, and our beds are now sleeping for the winter. We did get we did plant a whole bunch more garlic, so hopefully we'll have a giant garlic harvest beginning of summer, late spring, beginning of summer next year. I really hope that works out because I love garlic and I love using garlic, and especially when you grow it yourself. It's just, I don't know, it just tastes better. But anyway, what's been going on in my life? Well, not too much until recently. I have been keeping up mostly with my meditation, although 2025 has been, it's been a year, y'all. It has been a year. And after I was doing okay, kind of, in 2024, just kind of hanging on. I had some health issues earlier, well, really over the last 2 years. I've had just different health issues. Uh, this year, around my birthday, last February, I had to have cataract surgery in both my eyes, and they're fine now, thank goodness. I've got 20/20 sight now. I don't have to wear glasses anymore, and I'm absolutely loving that. But it took, though the surgery was painless, and it took almost nothing. The time wise, I mean, it was just really quick. It was super super expensive because even though we have health insurance, they only covered this much of a giant bill. But I am so grateful, so so grateful that we had some money from an old 401k of Richard's that we were able to pay for the rest, because insurance pays for almost nothing. It's weird. I would think cataract surgery is pretty important. I mean, I was almost blind, completely blind in my right eye. Weird. But that's the medical system in the US. But I was, dealing with a lot, and then the election. November 2024, and that kind of just threw me off the rails, and I just never really got back on the rails for 2025. It's just been an absolute crazy year. But I have I had some really incredible breakthroughs at the beginning of this month, at the beginning of December, and it's really led me to just make some big changes just over the last 3.5 weeks. I mean, it's just been incredible. And I guess that's why I have got the energy now to start making videos, and I'm doing all of this planning about my writing career in 2026, also my YouTube career in 2026, and health and wellness, and just I've got all of these ideas, and I'm really excited. For the first time in probably 17, 18 years, I am really excited, especially the past 16 years. I am just excited about the future. So I just thought I would come on here and give you just give you some updates about what's been going on. We're getting some new baby chicks in the spring. The end beginning of May. I've already ordered them, and they're going to be delivered the beginning of May. So Richard's got to build a new brooder. You probably remember what happened to the last one. It was probably one of my last videos that I made about those baby chicks, and I still, like, how many years, 2.5 years later, it's still very upsetting. So I don't want to talk about it, but I'm doing round two. I still have all my hens. My poor rooster George died about 4 months ago, but the hens are all okay. And before George died, one of my hens hatched out 4 baby chicks of her own. I'm surprised. And it was Dora the Explorer, the one that always flies out of the yard and goes exploring. She got her mother instinct, and she hatched out 4 babies. So that was so cool. that was really an experience that I enjoyed. But we're getting some that the hens are getting a little bit older, and like this winter they just completely stopped laying at all. And it's weird because they've never just completely stopped laying. I even had to go buy some organic cage-free eggs to do baking this this winter. And that's weird. I haven't bought eggs and since we moved here like 4.5 years ago. So that was weird, but we're getting some new baby chicks in the spring, and I'm really excited about that. It's a little bit too early to think about seed starting, but we are going to change up our tiny little laundry room and make that a grow room, because we were growing in the living room and the kitchen in front of the big windows that we have, and it's just messy. It's just messy, and it takes up, for months, it takes up space in the house, and it's just ridiculous. So we're making a grow room, a dedicated grow room in the laundry room. We will have permanent permanent trays to grow the seedlings, and the lights and the heat mats and everything, and I won't have to move them. That'll just be there all year round. So I'm excited about that. I have one of the things that I will be talking about in future videos is my planning. Aren't these beautiful? I just discovered happy planners. Oh boy. Look at this one. Isn't that so cool? Anyway, I am going through about, God, at the moment, I think, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 8 or 9 courses, y'all. Most of them I already bought and paid for years ago, but I haven't finished them, or I just never went through them. And of course you get lifetime access to most courses. So with this renewed vigor that I got at the full moon in December earlier this month, I just got all this energy and I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to finish all of these courses. So I've got these planners. I got all these planners that that I will be using to go through these courses. Most of them are for writing. I have some for YouTube. I've got one for YouTube. I've got another one that's just learning about full-time travel because, of course, I'm still hoping that someday we will be able to travel full-time. That is in my blood. I am a Sagittarius rising, and I need to go, y'all. I need to go. Another course that I just bought is a course in astrology. I have been probably over the past 3 years, I've been trying to learn, but it's just it's detailed, and it's kind of hard for me to learn. So I've got this course. It's like a beginner's course, but I will be delving into that more deeply, and I'm really excited about that. So that's kind of my 2026 lineup. I will be doing one of the courses that I'm going through is HB90. It's heart breathing's 90, and it's planning. She does the course every quarter of the year, and it's just a real nitty gritty planning course. And so I am going to be planning what I'm going to write in 2026, and I thought I knew I wanted to put out this series of novellas around the Witch's Wheel of the Year, or the Pagan Wheel of the Year themes, but it's already too late to start the Imbolc one for me because I'm such a slow writer, and that's like the first one. So maybe I'll do that, especially since they're novellas and there'll be a shorter word count. I'll probably work on that during the year, but for my main writing project of 2026, I don't know if it's going to be the Witch's Gate series, or if I'm going to go back to my Sea Urchin trilogy. I'm not sure, but I've got it. It's New Year's Eve. We're almost in 2026, so I really need to make a choice and start planning that out. But anyway, I am so glad to be back on YouTube, and I will be making videos once a week here and putting up whatever, writing things that writing processes that I am doing at that particular moment, giving homestead updates, life updates, and stuff over here. But I started a second YouTube channel, y'all. A brand new channel. It is called Melissa's Midlife Makeover. Yes, I'm doing it. I am doing it. I am about to load up several videos that I have done. So I will put a link to the new channel below if you guys want to follow that. That YouTube channel will strictly be on this midlife makeover journey that I am going through. I have had the idea probably for the last 6 months, but it was just percolating there until, like I said, that full moon in December, it just hit me and things finally clicked. And so I'm not putting it off anymore. I already set up the channel, and I'm going to be uploading videos up there. But some of the topics that I'm going to be discussing over there is my career goals for 2026, which I'm so excited about. Get back to writing, and my YouTube goals. I'm also going to be talking about this health and wellness and exercise um, journey that I am taking. I have a lot of weight to lose. I have muscles to gain. I have I I've been doing yoga the last couple of weeks, and I love yoga. I'm really, I just really love yoga, and I wish I could do more, and I will in the future. I will be talking about self-improvement, law of attraction, manifesting, spirituality, all those things that I am super excited about. And I will be just vlogging my experience on this life-changing journey that I am going on. I thought that the topics were just, a little different than what I talk about here with just my writing career and homesteading and stuff. So I wanted to make this new YouTube channel. Again, I will put the link below to my new channel. I would love, love, love if you go over there and subscribe and ring the bell so you get updates. I'm going to be um, loading up videos twice a week over there. So I would love a subscribe over there, and of course here also give me a thumbs up and share this video if you think that you have some friends that would enjoy it. Share my new channel with any friends if you'd like. And I just want to thank you for clicking on this video and making it 17 minutes and listening to me drone on about my life updates over the last 2 years. But thanks again, and I will see you next time, muses. Bye.